Hello everyone, this is Lily, Assistant Professor from PG and Research Department of Commerce, St. Joseph's College of Arts and Science Autonomous, Cuddalore. So we are going to see the e-content on the topic Corporate Social Responsibility under Section 135 from the subject Company Law. So before going into the topic in broader way, let's know what is corporate social responsibility. The concept of corporate social responsibility has been introduced in the company law, and legal provisions in this regard are made in section 135 of the Companies Act 2013. This is a new initiative of Ministry of Corporate Affairs to ask corporate to contribute towards society. It is a paradigm shift, that is fundamental change in approach in this area, since earlier they were only voluntary guidelines for CSR, and now there is a mandatory provision for CSR by some specified companies, which is expected to cover a huge number of companies in India, which may add a sense of responsibility and contribution among corporate. It is expected to be beneficial to different class of people such as children, women, uneducated, unemployed, etc., towards which such CSR activities may be focused. The legal provisions incorporated in Section 135 with regard to CSR is stated in the further slides. And before going to the further slides, this CSR it creates the shared value, corporate accountability, beyond philanthropy, responsible business attitude, and the sustainability of any businesses which is running their business in this environment, and to whom this CSR activity is applicable. Before going into the topic broader, who has to take on or carry out this CSR activity? This comes under the section 135 subsection 1. The provisions of corporate social responsibility shall be applicable to every company having the below mentioned net worth or turnover or net profit during any financial year. That is, if the company is going to have their net worth of 500 crores or more, or turnover of 1000 crores or more, or net profit of 5 crores or more, they have to carry out the CSR activity, and it is applicable minimum, that is 2% of their average net profit is to be spent on CSR activities. And let's know this constitution of Corporate Social Responsibility Committee. Okay, so here is a committee who carry out this CSR activity. So every company falling in the category of this three, that is net worth 500 crores, turnover 1000 crores, net profit 5 crores or more. If the company is going to fall under these categories, what they will do is they will be constituting a Corporate Social Responsibility Committee of the Board of Directors. The committee will be consisting of 3 or more directors, out of which at least one director shall be an independent director. Note that the composition of above CSR committee shall also be disclosed in the report of Board of Directors attached to the financial statement of the company, which is mentioned in section 135 of subsection 2. And let's see the functions of Corporate Social Responsibility Committee, which is mentioned in section 135 subsection 3. The Corporate Social Responsibility Committee shall formulate and recommend to the board, that is the CSR policy, which shall include the activity or activities to be undertaken by the company as specified in Schedule 7. And they will also recommend the amount of expenditure to be incurred on the activities related to this CSR, and they will also monitor the CSR policy of the company from time to time. This is how the CSR committee will carry out the functions. So let's recollect. So they will be formulating and recommending the board what are the policies to be carried out, and second, what they will do is they will be recommending the amount of expenditure, how much they should spend in their CSR activity, and third one, what they will do is they will be monitoring whether the company is carrying out the activities as it is formulated and guided as per the guidelines, whether the company carrying out the activities will be monitored by the CSR committee. So these will be the functions of the committee. And let's also see the responsibilities of board of company, that is, which is mentioned in section 134 subsection 4. The responsibility of board or as under, first one, what they will do is they'll be approving the policy, that is approval of policy. After taking into account the recommendations made by the CSR committee, the board shall approve the CSR policy for a company and disclose the contents of such policy in its report, and also place it on the company's website if any, in such a manner as may be prescribed, which is mentioned in section 135 subsection 4 clause A. And they'll be ensuring the compliance of policy. The board shall ensure that the activities included in the CSR policy of the company or undertaken by the company, which is mentioned in section 135 subsection 4 clause B, and they'll be ensuring whether the spending by the company is as per the provisions, that is, whether at least 2% of average net profit of the company made during 3 immediately preceding financial years in pursuance of his corporate social responsibility policy are made. So this will be completely monitored by the company. If the company fails to spend such amount, the board shall in its report made under the clause of subsection 3 134 specify the reasons for not spending the amount which is mentioned in section 135 subsection 5. And let's see what are the activities carried out by the CSR, that is corporate social responsibility policy, which is mentioned in schedule 7. The activities which shall be included by companies in their CSR policies are the activities relating to like natural, they'll be approaching the issues relating to natural disaster, illiteracy, or they'll support the schools, employability skill development activities will be undertaken for the development of youths, and for respect for CSR activities is something they'll be providing supports to organization for social cause, that is, they'll respect for humanity, supporting the educational efforts of schools, employee volunteerism, and they'll be taking initiative to protect the environment, like water conservation, energy consumption, protection of trees, and pollution free environment and waste management, etc. And they will also concentrate on this health and safety issues, like providing roads to the people, or giving precautions about accidents to the people, and they'll be communicating about several diseases which is being in current practice. All these awareness will be created by the company as a CSR activity, and which will be mentioned in the policy of the company's CSR provisions. So this is about the corporate social responsibility under section 135. Hope it is clear. So thank you.